What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Team Solemn Circus live duel. On the left side here, we got Darkworld, one of the popular decks of the format. One of my favorite decks, to be honest. Sorry about that. And on the right side here, we have Floowandereeze, an unexpected guest here. And now we're going to be too sad to see some M-Pen. We do see that we know that Barrier Statue is now banned, so we're not seeing any of those floodgates going on, but they still have some crazy cards. M-Pen is still pretty cracked, to be honest, as well as just being able to normal summon a lot of the stuff does not actually hit them, like Nibiru, and I guess you can now hit Flu with Nibiru, but a lot of the decks just don't really affect it. And you can play a lot of going second cards as well, like TTT and just some generically good stuff, as well as Thrust now. There's a card so you can actually set the for the Storm, which is kind of busted, but diving into the gameplay here, we're going to be seeing the Flu player going to go first here. Winning the die roll, they're going to go for Advent, which is going to be banishing a Stree. They're going to search for the Robina here. They're also going to gain 500 life points off of the Floowandereeze map. Or not map, but the Advent. Unless they have another Advent in hand as well. It's kind of unfortunate. I guess they will be able to dodge as well. We're going to see a normal summon of Robina. And activate the effects here. Being able to search for the Eaglin. Normal summoning Eaglin, activating the effects. Not chain blocking that Stree there, which is kind of weird. I guess like just trying to maybe lose to I guess Droll wouldn't really matter, but trying to lose to Ash. We see them playing the Snowl here. And they're able to summon off, those should be banished, into M-Pen here. And then we're going to see some chain links activate M-Pen, and then as well as the little birds in the banished zone. I do miss Barrier Statue. I don't wish the deck came back, but I mean, I do wish that we got to play. You can do both of them here, so chaining 1 and 2, 3, add back Robina, Eaglin, as well as Stree. Kind of weird they were not adding Stree. Like, we could have normal summoned, I guess, yeah. And then we're going to be seeing 2 sets and pass. We're going to see the effect of the Darkworld level 4, searching for the gates here. It sadly is a little bit cut off. I do want to apologize in advance for that. Genta is going to be in the graveyard there. We're going to see them activate the effect, and they're going to be banishing the Genta, sending the Grapha here. Then Grapha is going to attempt to blow up one of the back row. I'm going to chain the Featherstorm to it, as well as like banishing that Genta. They'll be normal summon out the Robina here. And then they'll activate on a separate chain. Here, Robina is going to activate. And we do see a Salamander in the hand of the Darkworld player. And then Robina is going to be able to resolve here. Searching for the Toucan. Okay. Normal summoning out the Stree that they added back off that normal summon of Robina. And it's going to be banishing the Floowandereeze. And then we're going to see Toucan. It's going to normal summon it out. And then going to add back that field, not that field spell, but the quick play spell. And then they'll be able to go into an Apex Avion. So they had 2 cards in their hand as well as the Snowl. Wow, having lots of level 7s, which was a problem back in the day. And then we're going to be seeing them banish the trap to flip the Genta face down here. We're going to see a Lava Golem here, getting rid of the M-Pen as well as the Apex Avion. So there goes the negate, and then we're going to be seeing a simple pass. Or no, they're going to activate the Dark World Sessions. There's no way they just passed there. Sending the Ceruli as well as the banishing the Grapha there. And then they're going to make the Overlord crazy card. And then Ceruli will push someone itself to his opponent's side of the field. And then mandatory effects going to activate, and they're going to be forced to discard. They're going to discard a Gates. That's kind of rough. We're going to see go battle phase, and then Overlord's going to attack into the Robina. And simply going to pass their turn. They're going to standby phase. They're going to take 1,000 off of the Lava Golem here. And what will they be able to do? We knew that they have Snowl in their hand, so I guess they could like use it as tribute. At the same time, like Lava Golem also is pretty huge, and I believe it actually can crash into the, or it can't crash, yeah, because we have it's 32. Okay, so we're going to see a normal summon out of Eaglin, activating the effect here, searching for the second M pen, the best boy. And then I guess we can normal summon 3, or they're like, what do we do here? So they are down 500 life points. They're going to be using both of those to go for the M pen. M pen effects can activate here, as well as they're going to be chaining the Advent here to add to the map. I don't know why we're not maybe not wanting to activate the Genta, or not wanting to activate the effect so they don't get hit by. I mean, no, you just definitely do that so you can add the field spell here. And, you know, we're going to see Toucan being banished. We're going to also note the Rabina here. I'm not too sure why we're doing it like this. A little bit weird. Advent can, like, M-Fin can add map, so I don't really see why we would, like, waste a card advantage, I guess. Unless you want to, like, protect your bird by banishing a bird, but even then, we're going to see them go into a Snowl here. Crazy card. I picked up a Starlight one of these because of how much I love Floowandereeze. I know, very hot topic, but they're going to go battle phase, and they're going to attack into the Grapha, and then they'll be able to activate its effects by banishing, so it can gain half the attack. M-Pen's is the best boy. And then they'll have to summon back the Grapha, and they'll both discard a card, which are going to be discarding the Imperm there. And then we're going to go into battle and whack into the Genta. But the Darkworld player is on 0 cards, which is not the greatest for them. You know, if a Fiend monster does battle, it can add back the Salamander. But they're going to draw for turn here. And they do have the Fusion in the hand, so if they are in the graveyard, so if they do want to discard a card, they could, as well as they have Genta in the graveyard as well, so they could do the here they're going to go attempt to enter battle phase. They're going to chain the copy of the Advent. That's going to be banishing and searching for the Rabina here, and then they'll be able to activate the effect to Book of Moon everything face down. UTC really. I'm stopping that, so battling so that, you know, you cannot activate any of the effects of the Salamander there. They can flip it back face up because it was not summoned this turn, and they're going to activate the Bigfoot. Bigfoot's going to hit the Bigfoot, and they're going to pop the map. And it does not look too good here. I mean, pretty crazy. You know, they're going to have to... Oh, they just passed. What the heck? Why would you not even go battle phase? They're going to go right into the Lava Golem, getting rid of both their monsters, and then they're going to attack into it. And then they should be activating the... Yeah, Salamander definitely has to activate here. They're going to add back the Salamander. Then they can activate the effect of the gates here, banishing the Genta, sending to draw a card, and then Genta's going to summon itself out as well. And we see a Jackalope. They're going to hit the Jackalope there. Obviously, there's only one card in hand. To summon up the Mothman. Now they can go into a rank 4 if they wanted to. Which are going to be seeing potentially going through Dugaris. Dugaris will be able to draw 2, discard 1. And then they discard another copy of... Oh my gosh. And then they activate Allure, drawn to 2 more Allures. That's so rough. And they're just going to pass on that. And then we're going to set 1 card. And pass. They're going to go turn it to attack, battle phase, whack and whack. This is such a weird game. You know, we're like 10 minutes in now, and like it's like turn 3, 4. This is actually turn like 7, actually. And we're going to see darkworld not able to OTK in Flu not being able to OTK as well. We're going to see the effect of Gates being activated once again. Then we're going to actually summon out Genta as well as the Silva there. But what are the back row? And why were birds not added? Like, this is an important thing about when you're playing Floowandereeze. The important reminder is to add back your Flu stuff. We're going to see them link away into Muttcracker. Muttcracker effects going to target the Grapha Overlord. Holy. And then they're going to bring back the Silva. That is so free. And that's just going to be game 1 here. You know, a little fun fact that we saw with the Muttcracker being able to bring back the Overlord. Crazy card. Important to note that, you know, you do add back the Flu stuff. If you guys are enjoying content like this, let me know in the comment section below what other decks you guys want to see. You know, it is Syak. I'm just wanting to post a Floowandereeze. I don't even know how good this whole match is going to be, but one of my friends told me at local that there was a Flu player, so we were like, oh, that's sick. And then he happened to play Dark versus Darkworld, which is one of my favorite decks. So I wanted to feature it because, you know, I thought it would be interesting. But if you guys are enjoying the video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button as well as subscribe to our channel. You know, we are on the road to 5K. Help us channel a lot. And yeah, I also want to mention that I love those sleeves that the Darkworld player are using. They're the Judge sleeves and the Dark Magician Girl, or Dragon Knight, I think. And they're gorgeous. They're also super expensive. But moving on into game 2 here, I believe we're going to see Floowandereeze is going to choose to go first once again. You know, no barrier statue kind of hurts. We did see a duality there, though. And the continuous spell, which is the most broken card ever. Most broken card ever. You know, tribute some of your opponent's monsters. And they have the terraforming and the D-shifter. D-shifter is an auto win against Darkworld. This is something else I wanted to mention. Like, holy crap, if you just see that, it is busted. And here we are going to be seeing the duality being activated. Ryza going for the evenly matched going first. Maybe it's a crossout target, you know, I never know. I can see them playing crossout potentially. I've done that before. We're going to play the map here. Map additional normal summon. Or reveal is going to be revealing the Stree. And then we're going to be seeing them banish the Rabina. Stree is going to be banishing the DD, or not DD Crow, but the D-Shifter, the normal summon of Rabina. Then Rabina's going to search for Eaglin. Eaglin's going to be normal summon, searching for the M-Pen. We all know this. You're going to tribute summon both of them off for the M-Pen. M-Pen's going to search for your trap, and then you're going to be chaining the Rabina in the grave, or not Rabina, the Stree in the graveyard, because Rabina was already activated this turn. Oh, Rabina is actually on the field. You're going to chain both of them. Yeah, so you're going to add back the Eaglin as well as the Stree. And then you're going to search for your trap card as well. I don't know why I thought that they left Rabina. That makes sense. We're going to activate the field spell here. You're going to activate the effect, put back to draw. Crazy too, setting 3 cards and passing. They are also under D-Shifter, I'd like to mention, which is absolutely broken. We're going to see a normal summon of Tenko Sekka. Holy crap, there's no way. Wow, those back rows just... And they're going to get Solemn Judgment, that normal summon. They just have to. Paying half their life points for that. But it's going to be proved to be worth it because they're going to go right into game 3 here. You know, having that Solemn Judgment is pretty nuts. Being able to stop a normal summon is completely crazy. I know at one point somebody asked me if they judgment their normal summon, do you get another normal summon? Because the summon was negated, and the answer is no. I don't know if people actually question that or not. If it was like a newbie question, you know, no questions are bad if you're new to the game. Obviously, you know, welcome to the game and try to learn your best. But it was definitely interesting. I didn't actually think about it that way. You know, maybe that's something that Konami would do. Like, if your summon is negated, you can summon it again. But, yeah, I don't know. But moving on into game 3 here. You know, this is where we're going to be seeing, like, if Danger Darkworld can set up this unbreakable board and loop the Floowandereeze player here. But Flu can also play with 1 card. Like, normally with the hand loop, you leave them with 1 card. As well as sometimes you leave Cerulean on the field. And so if you're able to normal summon out, like, let's say the Eaglin, which tends to be normally a brick because you don't have another monster tribute summon. But if you end up like normal summoning Eaglin, searching for the M-Pen, and then, or even Ryza, and then normal summoning once again, using that Ceruli is pretty crazy. It's like your opponent has to be careful of leaving Ceruli on the field because it does turn a lot of their birds into pretty much one card level 7s. And here we're going to be diving into game 3 here. Maybe we're going to be seeing a shifter as well. But Darkworld's going to go first, activating Alert of Darkness, drawing 2 cards. And they have to banish here. I think we see them banishing a Snow. One of the best cards in the deck. They activate Salamander, getting rid of that Ceruli. Then we're going to summon us out the Ceruli. Ceruli effect's going to activate, discarding the Rainbow here. And then a Rainbow effect's going to activate as well, searching for the Silva. And then the secondary effect, which will summon out the Genta here. And you can bounce back the Genta with the Rainbow if you wanted to, which we are going to be seeing. You're going to activate the effect of the Genta, searching for the field spell. I'd like to also point out that Dark Corridor just got announced, which is pretty busted. It just got announced. It got announced like a few days ago. But that card's pretty busted and is not a Dark World card, so you cannot search it with Snow, which would have been way too busted. Then we're going to be seeing them summon out the Silva here, setting a card, which is weird. Link 2 away into the Muttcracker. And then we're going to be seeing them discard the Rainbow once again. I don't know why the Genta was not special summoned out. Then we're going to go into the Muttcracker and reborn off the whatever Muttcracker. Then we're going to be activate Triple Tactics Thrust. Search for card destruction because they actually activated the Genta. Then we can activate card destruction here, getting rid of the Silva as well as a Rainbow, I believe. And we see them get rid of a Thrust of their own. And then we'll be able to go for the bounce back to summon up the Graph they had in Graveyard. They can activate the Darkworld Archive, sending rid of the Rainbow. Then they're going to dump the Silva here to draw 2. Or dump Snow here to search. Wow, this is just crazy. Or actually, no, that's going to be Rainbow searching for the Grapha. Wow. They're going to tag out for the 3rd Grapha, and we could actually see the overlay for 3 level 8s here for the Coach King trainer if we wanted to. Activate a 2nd Genta, search for the gates over gates here. Then we are going to be seeing the activator of the gates, banishing the 2nd Genta because there's none of them in Graveyard. They're going to be able to draw, then they're going to be able to activate the effect here to be able to search for the Silva. So nuts. And here they could actually use 2, or I guess you could go into Coach King Trainer first, and then you could activate the effect, draw 3 cards essentially. And then they could link into the whatever it's called to bounce back the Ceruli and whatever. They're here going to go for, what card even is this? Nightmare Cerberus. Interesting. I guess I maybe draw a card. They're going to discard the Silva to destroy that Ceruli. And then they get to draw a card. I feel like that's just bad. You want to bounce back the Ceruli. But Muttcracker can't be used. We're going to see them bounce back for the Silva. And then hit them with the Nib. Oh, what a weird spot to nib. I guess it makes sense. I guess Saryuja's pretty crazy here, so I want to stop that Saryuja. I don't think that the Floowandereeze player has played against a lot of Dark World. I know they're fairly new to the game, so I also want to say, give them a break. They're learning the game as well. How many cards do you have in hand? Activating a danger effect, they're going to hit. And they hit the Grapha there, which is going to be able to pop their card. And then they'll be able to summon out as well. They're summoning out the Silva. I don't know why they're not summoning out either. Oh, they're locked into Fiends. Oh, wow. They're going to see them bounce back to summon out the Grapha. They're going to activate the effect once again. Hitting the Jackalope here. They're going to activate the effect. Hitting another Danger, which is super weird. Like, they're going to set one card. Or that card was already set. What am I saying? I'm just going to pass on this. They're going to activate the Eradicator here, calling spells, getting rid of all the spells there. That's going to be pretty useful, and I don't think that they had anything in their hand as well. They got rid of that Nib, so that Eaglin I believe they had is going to be doing practically nothing. The M-Pen is not the greatest. And then they also have Evenly Matched, which they'd have to keep their token, but that doesn't really matter. But getting rid of the spells for the next 3 turns is going to be pretty crazy. We're going to go Battle Phase, Activate, and they're going to be keeping that token because they have to. They had Robina. Oh my gosh. They can normal summon Robina, add Eaglin. Normal summon the Eaglin, activate the effect here. They don't even need a spell. Going for the Apex Avian, choosing that Negate. I guess you also have M-Pen in their hand already. Yeah, so they're going to go for the M-Pen here. Okay, that makes sense. They're able to chain, come on, add back that Robina. Okay, good. Adding back both of them. That makes a lot more sense to me. And we're going to be setting the trap. Well, we're going to search a trap first, but we're obviously going to be setting the trap. And then simply pass on this. So they will be able to go with the Apex Avian, but that token is pretty beefy. And they're going to count the token attack here. But yeah. And then here we're going to be seeing some thinking. Doing some good old maths. Turn the token into attack position. I've been told in a few of my videos, they're going to normal summon out the snow, activate or not activate. Rainbow's going to bounce it back, and then, probably Grapha is going to bounce back the rainbow. They're going to trip up the trap here, summon out that Eaglin, which can go to summon Search out for Street or Toucan. And then we're going to be seeing them go for the Eaglin. Eaglin effect's going to activate. I guess they could go for Ryza. Then Ryza's going to bounce back the token. That could be pretty good. Getting rid of that problem is pretty nice, to be honest. I know if you're one of the first time reading any of the, I guess reading Ryza is pretty complicated. That card needs not an errata, but just a problem-solving card text. We're going to go for the Ryza here, and let's see if the effect resolves correctly. So 1 from field, 1 from hand. I guess 1 from field, 1 from graveyard is going to bounce back to the top of the deck, and then 1 from hand as well can go. So I'm going to go for Grapha. So they're obviously going to be putting the Grapha and the rainbow on the top of the deck, and then that's going to go bounce back to the hands because you do not want to add the rainbow. Take a second to read. Like I don't know, man. This card just says what it says. So you pretty much you choose 1 from graveyard, 1 from hand, 1 from graveyard, 1 from field. Those go top the deck, and then if you have any other cards, if it's tributed using a wind monster, you can target one other card, and it's going to add itself to the hand. So you pretty much say, I want to put the token in your hand, put the other 2 at the top of the deck. Pretty much. But the problem now is gone. That huge token. And they're going to pass on that. And so their draw is revealed, which was a Snowl. They're going to normal summon out the Eaglin. And they're going to act the effect. Come on, chain block and add that Rabina. Oh, they do. Good. Great. That's what we need. Going to be adding adding a second penguin. And then we're going to probably see the normal summon out of Rabina here. Searching for Stree. Yeah, so we're going to see that normal summon. Going for a second, the third Eaglin. Don't know why. Do they already have Stree in hand? There's no way they sided them out. Then you go for Snowls. Snowl effects. And that's just going to be game. So we're going to be seeing Floowandereeze end up taking the win over Darkworld with the big monsters here. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. We'll see you in this next one. Stay safe. Peace.